All right, well, I hope this is going to be a short one. I just wanted to share, it's probably a little technical, but I wanted to share how I got around the batching problem. So if you recall, one of the problems we had is I really want to do this with 1,000, pick the number, a large number. And the problem is I could only do this and get about 25, maybe 30 tops. AppScript has a 6-minute timeout. So anything that runs longer than 6 minutes is going to time out. So what they recommend, one of the recommendations they do is they say batch this and use their trigger feature to have it execute every 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, hour, whatever you think it might be. So what I did is I just went out and I used the get products by category service to get, I don't know how many are in here, 400 something. I chose a pretty broad category. I can't even remember. It might have just been home. So there's a bunch of stuff in here. So, oops, I'll go look at the code. I'm not going to delve deep into this. It was actually good. I actually like how this turned out because all I'm doing now is just looping through those 471 UPCs, grabbing the UPC, and then I'm just sending it into, hey, I want to load my data into the products manifest. This is just in memory. That's my JSON file. Same thing for bestseller, just same thing for buy box. So these things have all the intelligence it needs to know what the endpoint is, grab the data, it knows the columns, and it just, at the end of this, my manifest for each of these has values specified. So in this case, the IDs have 471 IDs. But again, it's not going to do that many because of AppScript. So where did I want to go? I want to go back here. So yeah, so the other thing I did is, so I needed a way to batch these things, and I'm actually setting a small batch size. I'm doing 2 or 3 records at a time. So I set a global variable, I think up at the top. I'll do a batch size of 3 because I can't remember how the triggers work, what the options were. I think I can safely get 1 done a minute. And sometimes it runs quicker than others. So it really depends on I guess, the load at Dataspark. But I'm going to fumble my way through this. But if I go to triggers and I add a trigger, I want it to run my function called main. That's the thing that does everything. Head. This is I only have head. I'm actually coming to learn that AppScript does allow you to have different branches, I guess, but I haven't played with that. The event source is time driven, and I don't want to do it hourly. I want to do it minutes. And so every 5 minutes, I think I can get 3 done. I could probably get 4, but I don't want to push it. And the reason is I learned this the hard way because I wonder if I did 1 a minute. That would be better. 1 every 2 minutes. 3 every 5 minutes is what it's going to be. And one of the things I do is, let me just get this going. I hope this works the way I think it will. But the other thing I did is as it processes these, I got to go back down to the bottom. What do I do? I'm adding 2 new columns to my source table, and it's just going to say done and the date time that it was done. So if I look here, this should start when this starts running. I think we see it happen. I think it should be going. Like once you set that trigger, I think it's last run. So yeah, it just kind of runs. I wonder if I can force it to run right now. No. So what'll happen is once this thing fires off, once it does the first 3, it will write done, 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 and that's how it knows where to pick up. So it knows when it reads the next round, it's going to skip all the first bunch of rows, do the next 3, and I'm going to pause this and we'll watch it. We'll watch it fill up a little bit. Okay, so when I went to executions, I could see that their first one is running right now. So, and we're 39 seconds into it. Let's see if it's done. So again, when it's done, I should see two of these say done along with the timestamp. It might be a little boring to wait here for that to happen. But you can see it was taking 3 minutes to do 3 of them, I think. And I was running it every 5 minutes before this. Oh no, this was different. So yeah, so there we go. It did the first batch, and now we wait for 5 minutes, and then we'll do another 3. So don't worry, I'm not going to sit here for the next 14 hours. But hopefully when this gets done, I can do the next video where I should just be able to start playing with my analyze thing, because hopefully 471 rows will be enough to give me some decent data that when I actually set some things in here, it'll find some stuff. So I hope you join me for that one. And you're still around. Thanks for sticking around.